Elmer's wood glue max. I just kind of squirted it into that hole there, and I'm gonna just kind of smash it. Just kind of smash it in there. Get it kind of all over it, really. Guess I don't really want it on the outside, but okay. So, and then you take this clamp and just gonna clamp it, and then when it dries, I'm just gonna go ahead and sand it off. So I use this foam wood original wood filler walnut to go through and just kind of try and fill in that area where that veneer had come off. This is the area right here that was kind of like bulged out after the glue and the clamp. It straightened out pretty good, I think. So I basically just went through. I know it looks basically like shit right now. Before I did that, I went through and with a mild detergent just washed all the cabinets. They were dirty. This is a weird looking stain. Some rings. But so that's what they look like. Cleaned up this woofer. It had the white spots all over it, so it had a bunch of white stuff here that I couldn't get off with alcohol, so I ended up just using Windex, and that got it off just fine. Okay. It's been a while since I made a video with these realistic speakers, but I thought I'd show you kind of how they look after I've done the wood filler and kind of sanded them. So okay, but not super great. Looks like you could still see some of the little jagged sanding marks. I was hoping that the wax would get rid of that, but not so much. This one had some decent spots missing where I did the wood filler. This was the worst one. So that's just after the wash, and you could see I kind of went in that wood filler and I sanded where that was. So that's what it looks like now, and this is finished now, so that's just how it looks. Over here was the worst side by far, and you can see how it's so light all along and down there, and that's because remember how I put that wood filler all the way up like that? I should not have done that because I had to sand it off, and it ended up taking more of that veneer down than I would have liked. So that's why it's lighter here than it is over here. It actually looks worse in person than it does on camera, but it still looks okay. And obviously you can see where this wood filler, where it is right there. So maybe that wasn't the right exact color for color shade that I should have got, but I will say it is much better than having the plywood stuff showing. And see, here's where I did the clamp, so that looks better. So yeah, still rough, but I don't think I'm gonna get them any better than that. They feel really smooth, and because they sound good. So it's still a fun project. I still have the grills to do, so I'll show you guys that stuff next. I picked up some of this white, it's kind of like an off-white burlap, and then I just cut out a template around here and I'm gonna just stick it on with some of this double-sided Scotch mounting tape. So they're all done. Put them out here in the light so you get a better idea of how the finish looks. Not bad. I kind of wish I would not have gone. Yeah, that looks, actually it looks kind of worse on camera, but better than a big old chunk of missing. I went with this off-white, but it kind of looks a lot brighter white against this brown wood. But see, here's that really jacked up edge, and it still looks a little shitty, but I think overall they look a lot better than they did, and it was a fun project. I'm happy to be done with it though. One less project on the bench, you know what I'm saying? Hey, hope you guys liked my video, and give me a thumbs up if you did. Okay, till next time.